Kyhicprepper just asked me some questions about freezing cheese, and I thought they were good questions, so I thought that I would do a video about this. They saw a video that I did about vacuum sealing cheese with a little snorkel type vacuum sealer that I have. Because of the design of that vacuum sealer, I'm able to vacuum seal the cheese right in the bags that they come in, and it saves quite a bit of money. And I'll put a link to that video in the description box in case any of you haven't seen it. They wanted to know if the cheese got smushed when you vacuum sealed it and if it refluffed when you thawed it. Yes, it gets smushed. Here's a bag that's in the vacuum sealed state, and the cheddar cheese I have thawed. And I wanted to make this video also to let all of you know that if you vacuum seal foods and then put them in the freezer, according to the USDA, when you go to thaw that food out, you should break the seal on that vacuum when you take it out of the freezer and then thaw the food in the refrigerator. The problem is you have the prime conditions there for botulism if that package reaches room temperature. So to be on the safe side, break that seal as soon as you take it out of the freezer. So here's the cheddar cheese after I thawed it out. Yes, it smushes down, but it also fluffs back up. They wanted to know if I noticed any deterioration in the cheese in either the texture or the quality. I really don't notice any difference in the cheese. If there's any there, it is very minor. It might be just a little bit sharper than it was initially, and it might be just a tad drier. It's hard to say because I don't know what it was originally, but it is absolutely fine to eat. It tastes fine to me. They also wanted to know how long you keep the cheese in the freezer. Well, according to the experts, you can keep it in there for 6 to 8 months. But guess what? This cheese has been in the freezer for almost 4 years, and it still tastes fine. Here's a close-up of a bag of mozzarella that I also thawed out in case you think I'm pulling your leg. The sell-by date was November 18th of 2009, and I vacuum sealed it on June of 2009. It's still good. And in case some of y'all are newly subscribed and don't know it, I'm right picky. I'm not going to eat anything if it doesn't taste right. The others will tell you that. So here's some cheese toast that I made. It tastes fine. There's nothing wrong with that cheese. So here's a close-up so hopefully you can see for yourself. I don't notice really any difference in the cheddar, maybe just a slight dryness. The mozzarella is just like fresh mozzarella to me. And I have had a problem with freezing blocks of cheese. They don't freeze well. When you cut them up, they'll be dry and crumbly. But the shredded ends up just fine. So that's what I know about freezing cheese. I guarantee you that cheese is worth more today than what I paid for it when it was on sale 4 years ago. It's like putting money in the bank. The freezer isn't as fail-safe as I would like it to be, but then it's safer than putting your money in the stock market. So freeze some cheese. I hope it helps.